What if I told you that everything that you're going through right now is preparing you to become the person that you've always wanted to be? What if I told you that the very same emotions of whatever it is, shame, guilt, remorse, sadness, depression, anxiety, anything under the umbrella of a negative emotion, what if I told you that it was to set the foundation for all the future light, all the future happiness, all the future joy and peace and tranquility to come? What if I told you it was setting you up for all of that? Because would you really enjoy it if you weren't going through what you're going through right now? And granted, I know it's probably very difficult of going through whatever you're going through right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't have clicked on this video. But let me tell you, all of my greatest lessons always came from the most painful moments. On the other end of all the crappy and horrible things that I had to go through, right? At the end of it, there was a nice reward waiting for me, and that was wisdom. That was knowledge, if applied, obviously, because if you just continue the same mistakes over and over again, now you're in a perpetual cycle. That's different. However, you're smarter than that. I know you'll make it through. Maybe you lost someone in your family, friend, relationship. Maybe you lost yourself at the end of all that. Sometimes we need to disconnect ourselves to really find a new and better selves, to be quite honest, because as long as we take accountability, we can make it through, but most people never change because they never take accountability. Ever. Until you actually take full responsibility of where you are right now, nothing will ever genuinely change. I had a really good quote the other day, or somebody said something like, every time you point a finger and blame somebody for the way that you feel, your power also goes to them, because now they have control over you. You're no longer in control. You're no longer have the power to change. But the power to change can only come once one realizes that they are accountable for everything that's happening in their lives. But going off the tangent there, you're here because you're going through some shit. Well, let me tell you, in this moment, the best thing that you can do is not to avoid or get around the problem. It's to get through the problem. The only way out is through, not around, not through avoidance. Face it now. Face the demons, face the fears, face the anxiety, and stare at it right in the eyes until you are familiar and you can feel like you have insight on actually how to take action again. And then from there, you'll be able to see further. You don't have to think of every moves or every steps right now on how to get over this or how to overcome it. All you need to do is think about the next step. What is the next logical step that I need to take in order to overcome this? That's what you need to do in this moment. Feel your emotions. Do what you got to do. I'm not telling you to rush it either, just so you don't think I'm telling you not to be human. We're all humans. We must feel these emotions. Now, how long we get to simmer in them, I mean, that's up to you. How much pain do you want to feel until you actually allow yourself to move on? How much more tears you want to shed before you actually allow yourself to smile again? Absorbing information, applying knowledge, taking action doesn't have to take weeks, doesn't have to take months, doesn't have to take years. I've coached and I've consulted so many people who are stuck in a loophole for so long. But that doesn't have to be you. It doesn't. Maybe you're here for the first time. Maybe you're in this pain multiple times now. Especially if you're there, come on. You should be able to move on even faster this time. But if you're here for the first time, embrace it. Embrace this pain. Because on the other end of that, I promise you, there's a better you. There's a better us and all that. All you need to do is actually take the wisdom, take action on it, apply it, and actually believe that things can get better. First and foremost, belief. If you don't have the belief that things can get better, you just put yourself in a corner. The pages in the book can't turn. You can't move on to the next chapter unless you're willing to let go of the past one. And just remember, there's series to the books. There's much more stories to tell, much better ones. But it's only going to work if you're willing to let go of the ones from the past. I hope this video was helpful. Didn't prepare anything for it. It just kind of like a message came to my mind. It's like, this is what you need to talk about today. And hopefully it hits for you. Hopefully these are the words that you need to hear. Hopefully this video was the one for you. I genuinely hope that. As I end this video, I want you to remember that love is always the answer. My name's Quan the Alchemist, and I'll see you in the next one.